What if the answers to some of humanity's greatest mysteries were hidden in plain sight, carved into stone by civilizations that vanished thousands of years ago? The Bronze Age, a time of innovation and mystery, left behind monuments that defy explanation, challenging even the brightest minds of today. From towering stone circles to intricate underground labyrinths, these structures whisper secrets of a world long forgotten. In this video, we'll journey across the globe to explore 30 enigmatic monuments from the Bronze Age, each one a puzzle waiting to be solved. Why were they built? Who were the masterminds behind their creation? And what do they tell us about the people who walked the earth over 3,000 years ago? Stay with us as we uncover the stories behind these ancient wonders and prepare to be amazed by the ingenuity and mystery of a time that continues to captivate us. By the end of this video, you'll not only see these monuments in a new light, but also understand why they remain some of the most fascinating relics of human history. Let's dive in. Now, let's turn our attention to one of the most iconic and mysterious monuments of the Bronze Age, Stonehenge. Standing on the Salisbury Plain in England, this ancient stone circle has captivated the imagination of people for centuries. Its massive stones, some weighing as much as 25 tons, are arranged in a way that seems almost otherworldly. But what was the purpose of this incredible structure? Theories abound, with some suggesting it served as an astronomical observatory, carefully aligned with the movements of the sun and moon. During the summer and winter solstices, the rising and setting sun aligns perfectly with the stones, creating a breathtaking spectacle that hints at the deep connection between Stonehenge and the cosmos. Others believe it was a sacred site for rituals and ceremonies, a place where ancient people gathered to honor their gods or mark significant events. And then there's the question of how these enormous stones were transported and erected. The nearest source of the blue stones used in Stonehenge is over 150 miles away in Wales. How did Bronze Age people without modern technology move these massive stones across such a distance? Some theories suggest they used sledges, rollers, or even rafts along rivers, but the exact methods remain a mystery. Stonehenge continues to challenge our understanding of ancient engineering and spirituality, standing as a testament to the ingenuity and determination of its builders. As we move forward, we'll uncover even more astonishing monuments that reveal the brilliance of Bronze Age civilizations. Now, shifting our gaze to the sands of Egypt, we encounter one of the most awe-inspiring achievements of the ancient world, the Great Pyramid of Giza. Built as a tomb for the pharaoh Khufu around 2,500 years before the Common Era, this monumental structure stands as a testament to the ingenuity and ambition of the ancient Egyptians. Rising to a height of over 480 feet, it was the tallest man-made structure in the world for nearly 4,000 years. But what makes the Great Pyramid truly remarkable is not just its size, but the precision with which it was constructed. Each of its massive limestone blocks, some weighing as much as 2.5 tons, was cut and placed with astonishing accuracy. The pyramid's base is almost perfectly level, and its sides align almost exactly with the cardinal directions north, south, east, and west. This alignment suggests a deep understanding of astronomy, as the ancient Egyptians likely used the stars to guide their construction. Theories about how the pyramid was built are as varied as they are fascinating. Some suggest that ramps were used to haul the massive stones into place, while others propose that a system of levers and counterweights was employed. Yet, despite centuries of study, no single theory has been able to fully explain the methods used by the ancient builders. Adding to the mystery are the pyramid's hidden chambers and passageways. The most famous of these is the King's Chamber, located deep within the heart of the structure. This chamber, built from massive granite blocks, is thought to have held Khufu's sarcophagus, though no remains have ever been found. Other chambers, such as the so-called Queen's Chamber and the Grand Gallery, continue to puzzle archaeologists, What was their purpose? Were they purely functional, or did they hold deeper symbolic meaning? The Great Pyramid's alignment with celestial bodies further deepens its enigma. Its four sides are thought to correspond to the four cardinal points, while its internal shafts align with specific stars such as Sirius and Orion's belt. This celestial connection has led some to speculate that the pyramid served not only as a tomb but also as a gateway to the heavens, a place where the pharaoh's soul could ascend to join the gods. As we marvel at the Great Pyramid's grandeur, we are reminded of the enduring mysteries that surround it. How did the ancient Egyptians achieve such precision without modern tools? What secrets still lie hidden within its stone walls? These questions continue to captivate us, drawing us deeper into the story of this ancient wonder. And as we move forward, we'll explore even more monuments that reveal the brilliance and mystery of the Bronze Age. Now, let's journey from the sands of Egypt to the fertile plains of Mesopotamia, where the Ziggurat of Ur rises as a testament to the spiritual and architectural prowess of the ancient Sumerians. Built around 2,100 years before the Common Era, this towering structure was not just a monument but a bridge between the earthly and the divine. Standing at the heart of the city of Ur, the ziggurat was dedicated to Nana, the moon god, and served as a focal point for religious ceremonies and community life. Its massive step design was meant to symbolize a staircase to the heavens, a place where humans could connect with the gods. The construction of the Ziggurat of Ur reveals the ingenuity of its builders. Made primarily of mud bricks, the structure was reinforced with layers of bitumen and baked bricks to withstand the test of time. The core of the ziggurat was filled with rubble, while the exterior was adorned with intricate brickwork and staircases that led to the summit. At the top, a temple stood as the sacred dwelling place of Nana, accessible only to priests and rulers. This separation between the earthly realm below and the divine realm above underscored the ziggurat's role as a spiritual axis for the people of Ur. Beyond its religious significance, the Ziggurat of Ur played a central role in Mesopotamian society. It was a symbol of power and unity, reflecting the authority of the city's rulers and their connection to the gods. The construction of such a monumental structure required not only advanced engineering skills, but also a highly organized society capable of mobilizing labor and resources on a grand scale. The ziggurat also served as a gathering place for festivals and rituals, reinforcing the social and cultural bonds of the community. The symbolism of the Ziggurat of Ur extends beyond its physical form. Its towering presence was a reminder of humanity's aspiration to reach beyond the mundane and touch the divine. The alignment of its staircases with celestial events further emphasized its connection to the cosmos, much like the Great Pyramid of Giza. Yet, unlike the pyramids, which were primarily tombs, the ziggurat was a living monument, a place of worship and celebration that brought the people of Ur closer to their gods. As we reflect on the Ziggurat of Ur, we are reminded of the profound ways in which ancient civilizations sought to understand their place in the universe. Its towering steps, now weathered by time, still stand as a testament to the enduring human desire to connect with something greater than ourselves. And as we continue our exploration of Bronze Age monuments, we'll uncover even more wonders that reveal the brilliance and mystery of these ancient cultures. Now let's leave the towering ziggurats of Mesopotamia behind and set our sights on the sun-drenched island of Crete, where the Palace of Knossos awaits. This sprawling complex, often referred to as the heart of the Minoan civilization, is a marvel of Bronze Age architecture and a treasure trove of ancient mysteries. Built around 3,700 years ago, the Palace of Knossos is not just a monument but a living testament to the ingenuity and artistry of the Minoans. The palace's labyrinthine layout is one of its most striking features, with over 1,000 rooms connected by a maze of corridors, staircases, and courtyards. It's easy to see why this structure has been linked to the myth of the Minotaur. According to legend, the Minotaur, a fearsome creature with the body of a man and the head of a bull, was imprisoned in a labyrinth beneath the palace. While the myth is shrouded in mystery, the palace's intricate design has fueled speculation about its connection to this ancient tale. But the Palace of Knossos is more than just a setting for myth. It was a bustling center of political, economic, and religious activity. The Minoans were master builders and engineers, and the palace reflects their advanced understanding of architecture. Multi-story buildings, sophisticated drainage systems, and light wells designed to bring natural light into the interior spaces all showcase the Minoans' innovative spirit. The palace was also adorned with vibrant frescoes depicting scenes of daily life, religious rituals, and nature. These colorful artworks offer a glimpse into the culture and beliefs of the Minoans, revealing a society that celebrated beauty and harmony. One of the most iconic frescoes found at Knossos is the bull leaping scene, which depicts young men and women performing acrobatic feats with bulls. This image not only highlights the Minoans' fascination with bulls, but also suggests a connection to the myth of the Minotaur. The bull was a sacred symbol in Minoan culture, representing strength and fertility, and its presence in the palace's art underscores its importance in their religious and social life. The Palace of Knossos also provides valuable insights into the Minoan civilization's trade networks and economic power. Located on the northern coast of Crete, the palace was ideally positioned to control trade routes across the Mediterranean. Artifacts such as pottery, jewelry, and tools found at the site reveal connections with Egypt, Mesopotamia, and other Bronze Age cultures. This exchange of goods and ideas helped the Minoans build a prosperous and influential society. As we explore the ruins of Knossos, we are transported back to a time when this palace was a vibrant hub of activity. Its grand halls, storied courtyards, and intricate frescoes tell the story of a civilization that thrived on creativity, innovation, and a deep connection to the natural and spiritual worlds. The Palace of Knossos stands as a testament to the Minoans' enduring legacy, inviting us to uncover the secrets of their remarkable culture. And as we continue our journey through the enigmatic monuments of the Bronze Age, we'll discover even more wonders that reveal the brilliance and mystery of these ancient civilizations. Now, let's journey from the sunlit courtyards of Knossos to the windswept plains of Brittany, France, where the Karnak stones stand as one of the most enigmatic monuments of the Bronze Age. Stretching across the landscape in rows that seem to stretch endlessly, these ancient stones have puzzled historians, archaeologists, and visitors alike for centuries. With over 3,000 megaliths arranged in precise alignments, the Karnak stones are a testament to the ingenuity and mystery of their creators. The most striking feature of the Karnak stones is their alignment. The stones are arranged in long, parallel rows, some extending for hundreds of meters. This deliberate arrangement has sparked countless theories about their purpose. Some believe they served as markers for religious rituals, perhaps as a sacred pathway for processions or ceremonies. Others suggest they functioned as astronomical markers, aligned with the movements of the sun, moon, or stars to track time or predict celestial events. The sheer scale and precision of the alignments suggest a deep understanding of both engineering and the natural world. Dating the Karnak stones has proven to be a significant challenge. Unlike other monuments that contain artifacts or inscriptions, the stones themselves offer few clues about their origins. Archaeologists estimate that they were erected around 4,500 years ago during the Neolithic period, but their exact age remains uncertain. This lack of definitive evidence has made it difficult to pinpoint the culture or people responsible for their construction. Were they the work of a single, organized society, or did multiple groups contribute over time? The mystery only deepens as we try to unravel their story. Interpreting the purpose of the Karnak stones is equally complex. While their alignment suggests a connection to astronomy or religion, some theories propose more practical uses. For example, some researchers believe the stones may have served as territorial markers, delineating boundaries between different communities or tribes. Others speculate that they were part of a larger system of communication, perhaps used to send signals or convey messages across the landscape. The absence of written records or clear archaeological evidence means that these theories remain speculative, leaving the true purpose of the stones open to interpretation. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Karnak stones is their connection to the natural environment. The stones are not isolated monuments but are integrated into the landscape, often aligned with natural features such as hills, rivers, or the horizon. This suggests that their creators had a profound relationship with their surroundings, viewing the stones as part of a larger, interconnected system. Whether they were used for spiritual, practical, or astronomical purposes, the Karnak stones reflect a deep reverence for the natural world and its cycles. As we stand among these ancient stones, we are reminded of the enduring mysteries of the Bronze Age. The Karnak stones challenge us to think beyond the obvious, to consider the possibilities of what these ancient people might have known or believed. Their silent presence invites us to imagine a time when the landscape itself was a canvas for human creativity and spirituality. And as we continue our exploration of the Bronze Age's enigmatic monuments, we'll uncover even more wonders that reveal the brilliance and mystery of these ancient civilizations. Now, let's leave the windswept plains of Brittany and travel to the rugged island of Sardinia, where the Nuraghe stand as one of the most distinctive and mysterious monuments of the Bronze Age. These ancient stone structures, with their unique conical towers, dot the Sardinian landscape, offering a glimpse into a civilization that thrived thousands of years ago. The Nuraghe are not just architectural marvels but also windows into the lives, beliefs, and ingenuity of the people who built them. The most striking feature of the Nuraghe is their design. These towers, often resembling beehives or truncated cones, were constructed using large blocks of stone carefully stacked without mortar. Some of these towers reach impressive heights, with the tallest standing over 20 meters tall. The precision and durability of their construction have allowed many Nuraghe to survive for millennia, a testament to the skill and knowledge of their builders. But what makes these structures even more fascinating is their purpose. The Nuraghe served multiple roles in Sardinian Bronze Age society. Many scholars believe they were primarily defensive structures, built to protect communities from invaders or rival groups. Their thick stone walls and strategic locations on hilltops or near water sources suggest they were designed with security in mind. Some Nuraghe even feature complex networks of corridors, staircases, and inner chambers, which could have been used for surveillance or as safe havens during conflicts. Yet the Nuraghe were not just fortresses. Evidence suggests they also played a significant role in ceremonial and religious practices. Some towers contain altars, sacred wells, or spaces that may have been used for rituals or gatherings. This duality of function, both defensive and spiritual, highlights the complexity of Sardinian Bronze Age society. The Nuraghe were not merely practical structures but also symbols of power, community, and connection to the divine. One of the enduring mysteries of the Nuraghe is the identity of their builders. While we know they were constructed by the Nuraghic civilization, much about this ancient culture remains shrouded in mystery. Who were these people, and how did they organize themselves to create such impressive monuments? The absence of written records from the Nuraghic period means we must rely on archaeological evidence to piece together their story. What we do know is that the Nuraghic people were skilled engineers, farmers, and traders, with a society that flourished for centuries. The Nuraghe also reflect a deep connection to the landscape. Many of these towers are strategically placed to take advantage of natural features, such as hills, valleys, or water sources. This suggests that the Nuraghic people had a profound understanding of their environment and used it to enhance both the functionality and symbolism of their structures. Whether as watchtowers, gathering places, or sacred sites, the Nuraghe were deeply integrated into the fabric of Sardinian life. As we explore these ancient towers, we are reminded of the creativity and resilience of the Nuragic civilization. The Nuraghe challenge us to imagine a time when stone and sky were intertwined in the daily lives of a people who left no written records, but whose legacy endures in these remarkable structures. And as we continue our journey through the enigmatic monuments of the Bronze Age, we'll uncover even more wonders that reveal the brilliance and mystery of these ancient civilizations. Now, let's journey from the rugged landscapes of Sardinia to the heart of ancient China, where one of the most astonishing archaeological discoveries of the 20th century awaits us: the Terracotta Army. Unearthed in the year 1974 by local farmers digging a well near the city of Xi'an, this vast collection of life-sized clay soldiers has captivated the world with its sheer scale and intricate detail. The Terracotta Army is not just a testament to ancient craftsmanship, but also a window into the beliefs and ambitions of one of China's most powerful rulers, Emperor Qin Shi Huang. The Terracotta Army was created to accompany Emperor Qin Shi Huang in the afterlife, serving as his eternal guardians. This monumental project reflects the emperor's obsession with immortality and his desire to maintain his power even beyond death. The army consists of thousands of individually crafted soldiers, each with unique facial features, expressions, and armor, suggesting that they were modeled after real members of the emperor's military. Alongside the soldiers, the site also includes terracotta horses, chariots, and even weapons, all meticulously designed to serve their purpose in the afterlife. What makes the Terracotta Army truly remarkable is the level of craftsmanship involved. Each figure was created using a combination of molds and hand carving, allowing for both uniformity and individuality. The soldiers were originally painted in vibrant colors, though much of the pigment has faded over time. The attention to detail extends to their armor, hairstyles, and even the tread on their shoes, offering a glimpse into the military attire and equipment of the Qin dynasty. Yet, the Terracotta Army is just one part of a much larger complex, the tomb of Emperor Qin Shi Huang himself. While the army has been extensively excavated, the emperor's burial chamber remains largely untouched. Ancient texts describe the tomb as a lavish underground palace filled with treasures, rivers of mercury, and booby traps designed to deter intruders. These descriptions have fueled speculation and intrigue, but the tomb's exact contents remain a mystery, as archaeologists hesitate to disturb it due to concerns about preservation and the potential dangers described in historical records. The discovery of the Terracotta Army has also raised questions about the labor and resources required to create such a monumental project. It's estimated that hundreds of thousands of workers were involved in its construction, which took decades to complete. The sheer scale of the undertaking speaks to the emperor's absolute authority and the centralized power of the Qin dynasty. At the same time, it highlights the human cost of such grand ambitions, as many workers likely perished under the harsh conditions of the project. As we stand before these silent sentinels, we are reminded of the enduring legacy of Emperor Qin Shi Huang and the lengths to which he went to secure his place in history. The Terracotta Army is not just a collection of statues but a powerful symbol of the emperor's vision, the ingenuity of ancient Chinese artisans, and the mysteries that still lie buried beneath the earth. And as we continue our exploration of the Bronze Age's enigmatic monuments, we'll uncover even more wonders that reveal the brilliance and complexity of ancient civilizations. Now, let's leave the sprawling plains of China and set our sights on a remote island in the Pacific Ocean, where another marvel of the Bronze Age awaits: the enigmatic Moai of Easter Island. These towering stone figures, with their solemn expressions and imposing presence, have long captured the imagination of explorers, archaeologists, and travelers alike. Carved by the Rapa Nui people between the 13th and 16th centuries, the Moai stand as silent guardians of a culture steeped in mystery and ingenuity. The Moai are more than just statues, they are monumental expressions of ancestral reverence. Each figure, carved from volcanic tuff, represents a deified ancestor believed to watch over the living and ensure their prosperity. The largest of these statues stands over 30 feet tall and weighs an astonishing 82 tons, a testament to the skill and determination of the Rapa Nui people. What's even more remarkable is that these massive figures were transported across the island, some traveling distances of up to 11 miles from the quarry where they were carved to their final resting places on ceremonial platforms known as ahu. The question of how the Moai were moved has puzzled researchers for decades. Some theories suggest they were rolled on logs, while others propose they were walked upright using ropes and a rocking motion. Recent experiments have shown that the latter method is plausible, but the exact techniques used by the Rapa Nui remain a subject of debate. What's clear, however, is that the transportation of these statues required not only physical strength, but also a deep sense of communal purpose and spiritual dedication. The Moai also hold profound cultural significance. They were central to the Rapa Nui's belief system, serving as a link between the living and the divine. The Ahu platforms where the Moai were placed often faced inland, symbolizing their role as protectors of the island's villages and resources. Some statues were even adorned with red stone hats known as pukau, which may have represented hair or headdresses, adding another layer of meaning to their already imposing presence. Yet, the story of the Moai is not without its shadows. By the time European explorers arrived on Easter Island in the 18th century, many of the statues had been toppled and the island's population was in decline. Theories about this collapse range from environmental degradation, such as deforestation, to internal conflict and the arrival of outsiders. Some believe that the Rapa Nui's focus on constructing and transporting the Moai may have contributed to the depletion of their resources, leading to societal upheaval. Today, the Moai stand as a poignant reminder of the Rapa Nui's ingenuity and resilience, as well as the fragility of even the most advanced societies. Their silent gaze continues to inspire awe and curiosity, inviting us to ponder the mysteries of their creation, their purpose, and the lessons they hold for us today. As we move forward in our journey through the Bronze Age's enigmatic monuments, we'll uncover even more wonders that reveal the brilliance and complexity of ancient civilizations. Now, let's journey from the remote shores of Easter Island to the sun-drenched Mediterranean, where beneath the island of Malta lies one of the most mysterious and haunting monuments of the Bronze Age, the Hypogeum of Hal Saflieni. This underground labyrinth, carved directly into the limestone bedrock, is a masterpiece of ancient engineering and a window into the spiritual world of its creators. The Hypogeum, dating back to around 3300 BC, is a sprawling network of chambers, halls, and passageways spread across 3 levels. It was discovered accidentally in the early 20th century by workers digging a well, and since then, it has captivated archaeologists and historians with its intricate design and enigmatic purpose. Unlike the towering Moai, the Hypogeum's grandeur lies in its hidden depths, a subterranean sanctuary that served as both a burial site and a place of ritual. The chambers of the Hypogeum are adorned with intricate carvings and red ochre paintings, some of which depict spirals, honeycomb patterns, and other symbolic designs. These decorations suggest that the site held deep spiritual significance for its builders, possibly serving as a space for ceremonies, ancestor worship, or even communication with the divine. The Hypogeum's design is remarkably sophisticated, with features like corbelled ceilings and carefully aligned doorways that hint at a profound understanding of architecture and acoustics. Speaking of acoustics, the Hypogeum is renowned for its unique sound properties. Certain chambers within the complex produce eerie echoes and resonances, amplifying sounds in ways that seem almost otherworldly. Some researchers believe these acoustic effects were intentionally designed to enhance rituals or create an immersive spiritual experience. Imagine standing in one of these chambers, the air thick with the hum of ancient chants or drum beats reverberating through the stone, a truly awe-inspiring connection to the past. The Hypogeum's use as a burial site adds another layer of mystery. Excavations have revealed the remains of thousands of individuals, suggesting it was a communal tomb for generations of people. The careful placement of bones and artifacts indicates that the site was not merely a place of death, but also one of reverence and continuity, where the living honored their ancestors and sought their guidance. Theories about the Hypogeum's spiritual significance abound. Some suggest it was a temple dedicated to a mother goddess or a place of initiation for ancient priests. Others propose it served as an astronomical observatory with its chambers aligned to celestial events. While the exact purpose remains debated, what's undeniable is the Hypogeum's role as a testament to the creativity and spiritual depth of its builders. As we leave the shadowy depths of the Hypogeum, we're reminded once again of the ingenuity and mystery that define the Bronze Age. This underground marvel, hidden from the world for millennia, continues to whisper its secrets to those who dare to listen. Next, we'll step into the sunlight once more to explore another enigmatic monument, where stone and symbolism intertwine to tell the story of an ancient civilization. Now, let's step out of the shadows and into the sunlight of ancient Greece, where the imposing Lion Gate stands as a testament to the power and mystery of the Mycenaean civilization. This monumental gateway, carved from massive limestone blocks, is one of the most iconic and enduring symbols of the Bronze Age, guarding the entrance to the ancient city of Mycenae. The Lion Gate, constructed around 1250 BC, is a marvel of engineering and artistry. Its most striking feature is the massive stone relief above the entrance, depicting two lionesses standing on either side of a central column. This relief, carved with remarkable precision, is one of the earliest examples of monumental sculpture in Europe. The lionesses, their heads now lost to time, exude a sense of strength and majesty, symbolizing the power and authority of the Mycenaean rulers. But the Lion Gate is more than just a work of art, it's a key piece of Mycenaean fortifications. The gate itself is part of a larger defensive wall, known as the Cyclopean Wall, built from enormous stones so large that later Greeks believed only the mythical Cyclopes could have moved them. These walls, some reaching up to 13 meters in height, were designed to protect the city from invaders and reflect the military prowess of the Mycenaeans. The symbolism of the Lion Gate goes beyond its physical structure. The lionesses, often associated with royalty and protection, may have served as guardians of the city, warding off evil and symbolizing the strength of the Mycenaean kings. The central column, thought to represent a sacred pillar or even a deity, adds a layer of spiritual significance to the gateway. Together, these elements suggest that the Lion Gate was not just a physical barrier but also a symbolic one, marking the boundary between the mundane world and the sacred space of the city. The mysteries of the Mycenaean civilization only deepen as we explore the Lion Gate. Who were the people who built this monumental structure? What rituals or ceremonies took place here? And what led to the eventual decline of this once great civilization? While we may never have all the answers, the Lion Gate stands as a silent witness to the ingenuity, ambition, and spiritual depth of the Mycenaeans. As we move forward, we'll continue to uncover the stories of other enigmatic monuments, each offering a glimpse into the lives and beliefs of the people who shaped the Bronze Age. Now, let's journey from the sunlit plains of ancient Greece to the windswept landscapes of Scotland, where the Callanish stones rise like silent sentinels against the horizon. This enigmatic monument, located on the Isle of Lewis, is one of the most striking and mysterious relics of the Bronze Age. Unlike the towering fortifications of Mycenae, the Callanish stones are arranged in a cross-shaped pattern, with a central stone circle surrounded by avenues of standing stones. This unique layout has puzzled archaeologists and historians for centuries, sparking countless theories about its purpose and significance. The Callanish stones, erected around 3,000 years ago, are believed to have been aligned with celestial events, particularly the movements of the moon. The central circle and its radiating avenues are thought to form a kind of lunar observatory, designed to track the moon's complex cycle over an 18.6-year period. During the major lunar standstill, when the moon appears to pause in its journey across the sky, the stones cast dramatic shadows that align with specific points in the monument. This alignment suggests that the builders of Callanish had a deep understanding of astronomy and used the stones to mark significant lunar events, possibly for agricultural or ritual purposes. But the Callanish stones are more than just an ancient calendar. They are steeped in folklore and myth, with local legends suggesting they were once giants turned to stone for refusing to convert to Christianity. Another tale claims that the stones are the remains of a petrified procession of people or animals, frozen in time by a powerful enchantment. These stories, passed down through generations, reflect the awe and reverence that the stones have inspired for millennia. They also hint at the spiritual significance of the site, which may have been a place of worship, ceremony, or even pilgrimage for the people of the Bronze Age. The connection between the Callanish stones and ancient rituals is further supported by their location. Situated on a ridge overlooking Loch Rogue, the stones are surrounded by a landscape rich in natural beauty and mystery. This setting, combined with the monument's alignment with the heavens, suggests that the site was chosen not just for its practical utility but also for its spiritual resonance. The stones may have served as a bridge between the earthly and the divine, a place where the community could come together to honor the cycles of nature and the mysteries of the cosmos. As we stand among the Callanish stones today, we are reminded of the ingenuity and imagination of the people who built them. What drove them to erect these massive stones with such precision? What ceremonies or rituals took place here under the light of the moon? And what stories, now lost to time, were once whispered among these ancient stones? While we may never know the full answers, the Callanish stones continue to captivate and inspire, offering a glimpse into the spiritual and scientific achievements of the Bronze Age. From the lunar alignments of Scotland, we now turn our attention to another remarkable monument, where the mysteries of the past continue to unfold. Now, let's shift our gaze from the lunar mysteries of Scotland to the rugged highlands of ancient Anatolia, where the Hittite Lion Gate stands as a testament to the grandeur and power of one of the Bronze Age's most formidable empires. Located in the ancient city of Hattusa, the capital of the Hittite Empire, this monumental gateway is adorned with two massive stone lions, their fierce expressions and intricate carvings serving as both a symbol of strength and a warning to any who dared to approach with ill intent. The Hittite Lion Gate, constructed around 3,500 years ago, was more than just an entrance to the city. It was a statement of power designed to impress and intimidate. The lions, carved from solid stone, flanked the gateway, their bodies merging seamlessly with the massive stone blocks that formed the walls. These carvings were not merely decorative, they were deeply symbolic, representing the Hittite belief in the protective power of these majestic creatures. The lions were thought to guard the city against evil spirits and enemies, ensuring the safety and prosperity of Hattusa and its people. But the Lion Gate was more than a defensive structure. It was also a reflection of the Hittite Empire's architectural and artistic achievements. The precision with which the stones were cut and fitted together, combined with the detailed carvings of the lions, demonstrates the advanced engineering skills of the Hittites. This level of craftsmanship was rare for its time and speaks to the empire's wealth, resources, and cultural sophistication. The gate was part of a larger network of fortifications that surrounded Hattusa, a city that was not only a political and military center but also a hub of trade, religion, and culture. The Hittite Empire itself was a dominant force in the ancient Near East, rivaling even the Egyptians and Assyrians in its heyday. At its peak, the empire controlled vast territories, stretching from modern-day Turkey into Syria and parts of Mesopotamia. The Hittites were known for their military prowess, innovative use of iron, and complex legal and administrative systems. They were also skilled diplomats, forging alliances and treaties that helped maintain their power for centuries. One of the most famous examples is the Treaty of Kadesh, a peace agreement between the Hittites and the Egyptians, which is considered one of the earliest known international treaties. Yet, despite their achievements, the Hittite Empire eventually fell into decline, and the reasons behind their collapse remain one of history's enduring mysteries. Some scholars point to internal strife, economic difficulties, and the strain of maintaining such a vast empire. Others suggest that external pressures, such as invasions by the so-called Sea Peoples or the rise of rival powers, played a significant role. Whatever the cause, the fall of the Hittites marked the end of an era, and their once great capital of Hattusa was abandoned, leaving behind ruins like the Lion Gate as silent witnesses to their former glory. Today, the Hittite Lion Gate stands as a powerful reminder of a civilization that once shaped the course of history. As we walk through its ancient stones, we are left to wonder about the people who built it, the ceremonies that took place here, and the stories that were once told within these walls. What secrets do these lions still guard, and what lessons can we learn from the rise and fall of the Hittite Empire? While the answers may remain elusive, the Lion Gate continues to inspire awe and curiosity, offering a glimpse into the world of one of the Bronze Age's most enigmatic cultures. From the stone guardians of Hattusa, we now turn to another remarkable monument where the echoes of the past continue to resonate. Now, let's journey from the stone guardians of Hattusa to the sun-drenched landscapes of southern Spain, where the dolmens of Antequera rise as silent sentinels of the Bronze Age. These ancient megalithic structures, built over 5,000 years ago, are among the most impressive and enigmatic monuments of their kind in Europe. Located near the town of Antequera in Andalusia, the dolmens consist of massive stone slabs arranged to form burial chambers, their sheer size and precision leaving modern visitors in awe. The dolmens of Antequera are not just random piles of stone, they are masterpieces of ancient engineering and design. The largest of these, known as the Dolmen of Menga, is a colossal structure made up of enormous stone blocks, some weighing over 180 tons. These stones were carefully quarried, transported, and arranged to create a long, narrow passage leading to a central chamber. The precision with which these slabs were fitted together without the use of mortar is a testament to the skill and ingenuity of the people who built them. But what makes the Dolmen of Menga even more fascinating is its alignment. Unlike many other megalithic structures which are oriented towards celestial events like solstices, Menga is aligned with a nearby natural landmark, the Peña de los Enamorados or Lover's Rock. This striking mountain formation, with its distinctive profile, seems to have held deep spiritual significance for the builders, suggesting a connection between the living and the dead, the earth and the heavens. Another remarkable dolmen in the area is the Dolmen of Vieira, which follows a more traditional alignment with the rising sun during the equinoxes. This alignment highlights the importance of celestial cycles in the lives of these ancient people, who likely used these events to mark time, guide agricultural practices, and perform rituals. The third major structure, the Tholos of El Romeral, differs from the others in its design, featuring a circular chamber and a long corridor. Its alignment points toward a nearby mountain range, further emphasizing the connection between these monuments and the natural landscape. The dolmens of Antequera were more than just burial sites. They were places of profound cultural and spiritual significance. The effort required to construct these monuments suggests that they were central to the community's identity, serving as gathering places for ceremonies, rituals, and perhaps even storytelling. The choice of location, with its dramatic views of the surrounding mountains and valleys, would have added to the sense of awe and reverence felt by those who visited. These dolmens were not just tombs for the dead, but also spaces where the living could connect with their ancestors and the natural world. What makes the dolmens of Antiquera particularly intriguing is their longevity. Built during the Neolithic period, they continued to be used and revered well into the Bronze Age, a testament to their enduring importance. Over the centuries, they have inspired countless legends and myths, becoming symbols of mystery and wonder. Today, they are recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, drawing visitors from around the world who come to marvel at their grandeur and ponder the secrets they hold. As we stand before these ancient stones, we are reminded of the ingenuity and spirituality of the people who built them. What drove them to create such monumental structures? How did they move and arrange these massive stones with such precision? And what stories did they tell as they gathered here beneath the shadow of Lovers' Rock? While we may never know the full answers, the dolmens of Antiquera continue to captivate and inspire, offering a glimpse into a world where the boundaries between life, death, and the cosmos were deeply intertwined. From the sunlit plains of Spain, we now turn to another awe-inspiring monument, where the mysteries of the Bronze Age continue to unfold. Now, let's shift our gaze from the ancient dolmens of Spain to the highlands of Peru, where the Temple of the Sun stands as a testament to the ingenuity and spiritual depth of the Chavín culture. Nestled in the Andes Mountains, this remarkable monument is a marvel of Bronze Age engineering and a window into the beliefs and practices of one of South America's earliest civilizations. The Temple of the Sun, part of the larger Chavín de Huanta archaeological complex, is renowned for its precise stonework, intricate carvings, and alignment with celestial events, making it one of the most enigmatic sites of its time. The temple's construction is a masterpiece of ancient craftsmanship. Built entirely of stone, its walls are composed of massive, perfectly fitted blocks, some weighing several tons. What's truly astonishing is the precision with which these stones were cut and arranged, creating smooth surfaces and tight joints without the use of mortar. This level of precision suggests that the Chavín people possessed advanced knowledge of geometry and engineering, skills that allowed them to create structures that have withstood the test of time. The temple's design also reflects a deep understanding of acoustics, with certain chambers amplifying sound in ways that would have enhanced rituals and ceremonies, adding an otherworldly dimension to the spiritual experience. One of the most striking features of the Temple of the Sun is its alignment with the solstices. During the winter solstice, sunlight penetrates the temple's interior through carefully positioned openings, illuminating specific carvings and chambers. This alignment was not accidental. It reflects the Chavín culture's reverence for celestial cycles and their belief in the interconnectedness of the heavens and the earth. The solstice events likely played a central role in religious practices, marking important moments in the agricultural calendar and serving as occasions for communal gatherings and rituals. The temple's alignment with the sun also underscores its role as a place of worship and a symbol of the divine power that governed their world. The carvings found within the temple are equally fascinating, offering glimpses into the spiritual and mythological beliefs of the Chavín people. Intricate depictions of deities, animals, and hybrid creatures adorn the walls, each symbolizing different aspects of their cosmology. One of the most iconic carvings is the lanzón, a towering stone monolith shaped like a dagger and covered in intricate designs. The lanzón is believed to represent a central deity in the Chavín pantheon, a figure that may have been seen as a mediator between the human and divine realms. The presence of such carvings suggests that the temple was not just a place of worship, but also a center for spiritual instruction and initiation, where individuals could connect with the sacred forces that shaped their lives. The mysteries surrounding the Temple of the Sun extend beyond its construction and carvings. Archaeologists and historians continue to debate the exact nature of the rituals performed here. Some believe that the temple was a site for shamanic practices, where priests used hallucinogenic substances to commune with the gods. Others suggest that it served as a pilgrimage destination, drawing people from across the region to participate in ceremonies and seek divine guidance. The temple's underground labyrinth of tunnels and chambers adds to its mystique, with some theorizing that these spaces were used for secretive rites or as a means of amplifying the spiritual experience. What makes the Temple of the Sun particularly captivating is its enduring legacy. Even after the decline of the Chavan culture, the temple continued to hold significance for later civilizations, including the Inca, who regarded it as a sacred site. Today, it stands as an UNESCO World Heritage Site, a place where visitors can marvel at the achievements of an ancient people and ponder the mysteries they left behind. The Temple of the Sun is not just a monument to the past, it is a reminder of humanity's timeless quest to understand the cosmos and our place within it. As we leave the highlands of Peru, we are reminded of the profound connections between architecture, spirituality, and the natural world. The Temple of the Sun invites us to reflect on the ingenuity and devotion of the Chavan people, whose legacy continues to inspire awe and wonder. Next, we journey to another corner of the world where the mysteries of the Bronze Age await. Now, let's journey to the windswept landscapes of Scotland, where the Ring of Brodgar rises from the Orkney Islands like a silent sentinel of the past. This ancient stone circle, one of the most impressive Neolithic monuments in Europe, has captivated archaeologists and visitors alike for centuries. With its massive standing stones arranged in a perfect circle, the Ring of Brodgar is a testament to the skill and vision of the people who built it over 4,000 years ago. But what makes this site truly remarkable is not just its size or age, it's the enduring mystery of its purpose and the stories it holds within its stones. The Ring of Brodgar consists of 27 standing stones, though it's believed there were originally 60, arranged in a circle nearly 104 meters in diameter. Each stone towers over visitors, some reaching heights of up to 4.5 meters, and their sheer scale is a reminder of the effort and coordination required to construct such a monument. The stones are set within a circular ditch, which was likely dug using simple tools made of antler and bone. This ditch, along with the stones, creates a striking visual and symbolic boundary, separating the sacred space from the outside world. The precision of the circle's layout suggests that the builders had a deep understanding of geometry and astronomy, skills that were far ahead of their time. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Ring of Brodgar is its possible use as a ceremonial site. Archaeologists believe that the stone circle played a central role in the spiritual and social lives of the Neolithic people who built it. The site's alignment with celestial events such as the solstices and equinoxes suggests that it may have been used to mark important moments in the agricultural calendar. These events would have been crucial for a society dependent on farming, and the Ring of Brodgar may have served as a gathering place for rituals, celebrations, and communal decision-making. The stones themselves, with their imposing presence, may have been seen as conduits between the earthly and the divine, amplifying the spiritual significance of the ceremonies held here. The Ring of Brodgar is not an isolated monument. It is part of a larger Neolithic landscape that includes other significant sites, such as the stones of Stenness and the Micho chambered tomb. Together, these monuments form a complex network of sacred spaces, each with its own unique features and functions. The proximity of these sites suggests that the Orkney Islands were a center of Neolithic activity, a place where people from across the region came to participate in rituals, trade, and social gatherings. The connections between these monuments also hint at a shared cultural and spiritual framework, one that united the people of the Neolithic world in their reverence for the land and the cosmos. Despite centuries of study, many questions about the Ring of Brodgar remain unanswered. Why were some stones removed or destroyed over time? What specific rituals took place here and who presided over them? The absence of written records from this period means that much of what we know is based on archaeological evidence and educated speculation. Yet, this uncertainty only adds to the site's allure, inviting us to imagine the lives and beliefs of the people who once gathered here. The Ring of Brodgar is not just a monument to the past, it is a gateway to a world that continues to inspire curiosity and wonder. As we stand amidst the stones of the Ring of Brodgar, we are reminded of the enduring power of human creativity and spirituality. This ancient circle, weathered by time yet still standing tall, speaks to the ingenuity and vision of the Neolithic people who built it. It invites us to reflect on our own connection to the land, the sky, and the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. Next, we travel to another corner of the ancient world, where the secrets of the Bronze Age await. Now, let's turn our attention to the sun-drenched hills of Greece, where the treasury of Atreus stands as a breathtaking testament to the ingenuity of the Mycenaean civilization. This monumental tomb, also known as the Tomb of Agamemnon, is one of the most impressive architectural achievements of the Bronze Age. Built around 1250 BCE, the treasury of Atreus is a marvel of engineering, with its massive dome and intricate design that continues to awe visitors and scholars alike. The treasury of Atreus is a tholos tomb, a type of burial structure characterized by its circular shape and beehive-like dome. The dome itself is a staggering feat of ancient engineering, standing over 13 meters high and constructed entirely without the use of mortar. The stones were carefully cut and fitted together with such precision that the structure has remained intact for over 3,000 years. The entrance to the tomb is equally impressive, featuring a long, narrow passageway known as a dromos, which leads to the grand doorway. This doorway is adorned with massive stone lintels and decorative elements, including the famous relieving triangle above the entrance, a design feature that helped distribute the weight of the structure and prevent collapse. Inside the tomb, the atmosphere is both solemn and awe-inspiring. The dome's interior is lined with smooth, polished stones that create a sense of grandeur and reverence. The acoustics of the space are remarkable, with even the softest whisper echoing throughout the chamber. This has led some to speculate that the tomb may have been used not only for burial but also for ceremonial purposes, where sound played a significant role in rituals or commemorations. The central chamber, where the royal remains would have been placed, is a stark reminder of the power and prestige of the Mycenaean rulers who commissioned this monumental structure. The treasury of Atreus is more than just a tomb. It is a window into the beliefs and practices of the Mycenaean people. The construction of such an elaborate burial site suggests a deep reverence for the afterlife and a desire to honor the deceased with a monument that would stand the test of time. The tomb's grandeur also reflects the wealth and influence of the Mycenaean elite, who sought to immortalize their legacy through architecture. Yet, despite its grandeur, the treasury of Atreus holds many mysteries. Who exactly was buried here? What rituals were performed within its walls? And how did the Mycenaeans achieve such remarkable precision in their construction techniques? The treasury of Atreus is part of a larger network of Mycenaean tombs and fortifications, each contributing to our understanding of this fascinating civilization. Its design and craftsmanship influenced later Greek architecture, serving as a precursor to the classical temples and structures that would define the ancient world. As we explore this monumental tomb, we are reminded of the enduring legacy of the Mycenaeans and their ability to create works of art that transcend time. Next, we journey to another corner of the ancient world, where the secrets of the Bronze Age continue to unfold. Now, let's shift our focus to the windswept coast of Brittany in France, where the alignments of Karnak stretch across the landscape like a silent army frozen in time. This extraordinary site, composed of thousands of standing stones arranged in precise rows, is one of the most enigmatic monuments of the Bronze Age. Dating back to around 4,500 years ago, the alignments of Karnak consist of three main groups of stone rows: Mainek, Kermario, and Kerleskan. Together, they form a vast and mysterious network that has puzzled archaeologists, historians, and visitors for centuries. The stones themselves vary in size, with some standing as tall as 4 meters, while others are much smaller. What makes the alignments of Karnak so fascinating is their sheer scale and organization. The rows stretch for kilometers, creating a mesmerizing pattern that seems to defy explanation. Some theories suggest that these stones served as astronomical markers, aligned with the movements of the sun, moon, and stars. Others propose that they were part of religious or ceremonial sites, perhaps used for rituals or gatherings. The truth, however, remains elusive, as the purpose of these alignments continues to spark debate among scholars. One of the greatest challenges in interpreting the alignments of Karnak is the lack of written records or direct evidence from the people who built them. Unlike other Bronze Age monuments, there are no inscriptions or artifacts that clearly explain their function. This has led to a wide range of interpretations, from practical uses like territorial markers to more symbolic purposes tied to the spiritual beliefs of the time. The precision with which the stones were placed suggests a deep understanding of geometry and astronomy, but the exact knowledge and intentions of the builders remain shrouded in mystery. Another intriguing aspect of the alignments of Karnak is their connection to the natural landscape. The stones are not randomly placed but seem to follow the contours of the land, creating a harmonious relationship between the monument and its surroundings. This has led some researchers to believe that the alignments were designed to reflect or enhance the natural energy of the area, possibly as part of a larger cosmological vision. The site's alignment with celestial events such as solstices and equinoxes further supports the idea that the stones were part of a sophisticated system for tracking time and seasons. Despite the many theories, the alignments of Karnak continue to resist easy interpretation. Their purpose may have been multifaceted, serving both practical and spiritual roles in the lives of the people who built them. What is clear, however, is that this monumental site represents a remarkable achievement of Bronze Age engineering and imagination. The stones stand as a testament to the ingenuity and creativity of ancient civilizations, inviting us to ponder the mysteries they left behind. As we leave the haunting beauty of Karnak behind, we move to another corner of the ancient world, where the Temple of Baalbek awaits with its own secrets and wonders. Now let's journey to the ancient city of Baalbek in Lebanon, where the Temple of Baalbek stands as one of the most awe-inspiring and mysterious monuments of the Bronze Age. Known for its colossal stone blocks, some weighing over 1,000 tons, this temple complex has baffled historians and engineers alike. The sheer scale of its construction raises questions that continue to challenge our understanding of ancient engineering and the capabilities of Bronze Age civilizations. The Temple of Baalbek, also referred to as Heliopolis by the Romans, was dedicated to a triad of gods, Jupiter, Venus, and Mercury. Its grandeur and precision reflect the religious and cultural significance it held for the people of the time. The most striking feature of the site is the trilithon, a set of 3 massive stone blocks in the temple's foundation. Each of these blocks measures around 19 meters in length, 4 meters in height, and weighs an astonishing 1,000 tons. To put this into perspective, that's roughly the weight of 200 elephants. The question of how these stones were quarried, transported, and precisely placed remains one of the greatest mysteries of the ancient world. Theories about the construction techniques used at Baalbek range from the use of advanced machinery to the employment of thousands of laborers working in unison. Some researchers suggest that the stones were moved using a combination of wooden rollers, levers, and ramps, while others propose that the builders may have had access to lost technologies or knowledge that allowed them to manipulate such massive objects with relative ease. The precision with which the stones were cut and fitted together, leaving almost no gaps, further adds to the enigma. How did a civilization without modern tools achieve such feats of engineering? Beyond its construction, the Temple of Baalbek also holds deep religious significance. It served as a center of worship and pilgrimage, attracting visitors from across the ancient world. The temple's design, with its towering columns and intricate carvings, reflects the spiritual and artistic achievements of its builders. The alignment of the temple with celestial events, such as the rising and setting of the sun during solstices, suggests that it may have also functioned as an astronomical observatory, connecting the heavens with the rituals performed on Earth. The mystery of Baalbek extends beyond its stones. The site's history is layered with the influence of various civilizations, from the Phoenicians to the Romans, each adding their own mark to the temple complex. This blending of cultures makes Baalbek not only a marvel of engineering but also a testament to the interconnectedness of ancient societies. Yet, despite centuries of study, the true purpose and methods behind its construction remain elusive, leaving us to marvel at the ingenuity of those who came before us. As we step away from the towering stones of Baalbek, our next destination takes us to the rugged landscapes of Corsica, where the menhirs of Filotosa stand as silent sentinels of a warrior culture long past. Now, let's turn our attention to the rugged island of Corsica, where the menhirs of Filotosa rise from the landscape like ancient guardians. These towering stone figures, carved with striking human-like features, offer a fascinating glimpse into the lives and beliefs of a warrior culture that thrived during the Bronze Age. Unlike the massive stone blocks of Baalbek, the menhirs of Filotosa are smaller in scale but no less enigmatic, each one telling a story of a society deeply connected to its land and traditions. The menhirs of Filotosa are unique for their intricate carvings, which depict human faces, weapons, and other symbols. These carvings are thought to represent warriors or tribal leaders, possibly serving as memorials or markers of significant individuals. The level of detail in these carvings is remarkable, with some stones featuring daggers, swords, and even shields, suggesting a culture that valued strength, honor, and perhaps even conflict. These carvings provide a rare window into the artistic and symbolic expressions of a people who left no written records behind. One of the most intriguing aspects of the menhirs is their possible role as territorial markers. Positioned across the landscape, these stones may have delineated boundaries between different tribes or clans, serving as both a warning and a declaration of ownership. In a time when land and resources were fiercely contested, these markers would have been essential for maintaining order and asserting dominance. The placement of the menhirs also suggests a deep connection to the natural environment, with many stones aligned to prominent features of the landscape, such as hills, rivers, or other natural landmarks. Theories about the menhirs' purpose extend beyond territorial claims. Some researchers believe they may have had a spiritual or ritualistic function, acting as conduits between the living and the divine. The carvings of weapons and warriors could symbolize protection, invoking the strength of ancestors or gods to safeguard the community. Others suggest that the menhirs were part of a larger ceremonial complex, used in rituals to honor the dead or celebrate victories in battle. Whatever their exact purpose, these stones stand as a testament to the ingenuity and creativity of their creators. The menhirs of Filotosa also highlight the interconnectedness of ancient cultures. Similar stone figures have been found across Europe, from the British Isles to the Iberian Peninsula, suggesting a shared tradition or influence among Bronze Age societies. Yet, the menhirs of Filotosa remain distinct, their carvings and placement reflecting the unique identity of the Corsican people. This blend of local and broader cultural elements makes the site a fascinating subject for historians and archaeologists alike. As we leave the menhirs of Filotosa behind, our journey continues to the ancient city of Teotihuacan in Mexico, where the Temple of the Feathered Serpent awaits with its own set of mysteries and marvels. Now let's journey across the Atlantic to the dense jungles of Mexico, where the Temple of the Inscriptions stands as one of the most remarkable achievements of the ancient Maya. This towering pyramid, located in the ancient city of Palenque, is not just a testament to Mayan architectural brilliance, but also a treasure trove of historical and cultural secrets. Its name comes from the extensive hieroglyphic texts carved into its walls, which have provided invaluable insights into the lives, beliefs, and history of the Maya. The Temple of the Inscriptions is perhaps best known as the final resting place of King Pakal, one of Palenque's most celebrated rulers. Discovered in the mid-20th century, his tomb lies deep within the pyramid, a rare example of a Mesoamerican ruler buried within such a monumental structure. The tomb itself is a masterpiece of craftsmanship, featuring a massive stone sarcophagus adorned with intricate carvings that depict Pakal's journey to the afterlife. The lid of the sarcophagus, often referred to as the astronaut of Palenque, due to its controversial and debated imagery, has sparked countless theories about its meaning, ranging from depictions of cosmic journeys to symbolic representations of rebirth. The hieroglyphic texts that give the temple its name are another key feature. These inscriptions, meticulously carved into stone panels, tell the story of Pakal's reign, his lineage, and his divine connection to the gods. For historians, these texts have been a goldmine of information, offering a rare glimpse into the political and spiritual life of the Maya. They reveal not only the achievements of Pakal, but also the broader worldview of a civilization that saw its rulers as intermediaries between the human and divine realms. The construction of the Temple of the Inscriptions is itself a marvel. Built over several decades, the pyramid's design reflects the Maya's advanced understanding of engineering and astronomy. Its alignment with celestial events such as the solstices suggests that it served not only as a royal tomb, but also as a ceremonial site connected to the cycles of the cosmos. The precision of its construction, with massive stone blocks fitted together without mortar, continues to baffle modern engineers and archaeologists. Yet mysteries still surround this ancient monument. How did the Maya transport and lift such enormous stones without the use of wheels or metal tools? What rituals were performed within its chambers, and what deeper meanings lie hidden in its carvings? The Temple of the Inscriptions remains a source of fascination, inviting us to uncover the secrets of a civilization that thrived in the heart of the jungle. As we step away from the Temple of the Inscriptions, our exploration takes us next to the stone circles of Senegambia, where another chapter of ancient history awaits. Now, let's shift our focus to the stone circles of Senegambia, a remarkable archaeological site that stretches across the border of Senegal and the Gambia in West Africa. These stone circles, numbering in the thousands, are one of the most extensive and enigmatic monuments from the Bronze Age. Arranged in precise patterns, these circles are made up of towering laterite stones, some standing over 2 meters tall, and are believed to mark the burial sites of ancient leaders and prominent figures. What makes these circles particularly fascinating is their connection to the ancient civilizations that once thrived in this region. The stones are often found in clusters, with each circle surrounding a central burial mound. These sites are thought to have served as both ceremonial spaces and memorials, reflecting the spiritual and social practices of the people who built them. The sheer scale of the site, with over 1,000 circles spread across an area of more than 100 kilometers, speaks to the importance of these monuments in the lives of the ancient communities. The cultural significance of the stone circles of Senegambia cannot be overstated. They provide a rare glimpse into the funerary practices and beliefs of early African societies. The careful placement of the stones, often aligned with celestial events, suggests a deep understanding of astronomy and a connection between the living and the spiritual world. For the people who built them, these circles were more than just markers of the dead. They were sacred spaces where the living could honor their ancestors and maintain a link to the divine. However, preserving these ancient monuments has proven to be a significant challenge. over the centuries, natural erosion, agricultural expansion, and human activity have threatened the integrity of the stone circles. Efforts to protect and conserve these sites are ongoing, but the task is immense. Archaeologists and local communities are working together to document and safeguard these treasures, ensuring that future generations can continue to learn from them. As we reflect on the stone circles of Senegambia, we're reminded of the rich and complex history of African civilizations, often overlooked in broader narratives of the ancient world. These circles stand as a testament to the ingenuity, spirituality, and cultural depth of the people who created them. Next, we'll journey to the Temple of the Feathered Serpent in Mexico, where another layer of ancient mystery awaits. Now, let's turn our attention to the Temple of the Feathered Serpent, a breathtaking monument nestled within the ancient city of Teotihuacan in Mexico. This temple, also known as the Pyramid of Quetzalcoatl, stands as one of the most iconic and mysterious structures from the Bronze Age. Its intricate carvings and symbolic design offer a window into the spiritual and cultural world of the Teotihuacan civilization, a society that flourished long before the Aztecs rose to power. The Temple of the Feathered Serpent is renowned for its stunning facade, adorned with detailed stone carvings of feathered serpents and other mythological creatures. These carvings are not merely decorative, they carry deep religious significance. The feathered serpent, a symbol of Quetzalcoatl, represents the union of earth and sky, a powerful deity associated with creation, wisdom, and the cycles of life. The temple's design reflects the Teotihuacan people's reverence for this deity and their belief in the interconnectedness of the natural and spiritual worlds. One of the most intriguing aspects of the temple is its alignment with celestial events. Like many ancient monuments, it was constructed with a profound understanding of astronomy. The temple's orientation corresponds with the movements of the sun, moon, and stars, suggesting that it served as a sacred space for rituals tied to the cycles of the cosmos. During the equinoxes, the play of light and shadow on the temple's carvings creates a mesmerizing effect, as if the feathered serpents come to life, slithering down the steps. This phenomenon highlights the ingenuity of the Teotihuacan builders and their ability to merge art, architecture, and astronomy into a single, awe-inspiring structure. The temple also played a central role in the religious and political life of Teotihuacan. Archaeologists believe it was a site of significant ceremonies, possibly including offerings and sacrifices to honor the gods and ensure the prosperity of the city. The discovery of mass graves near the temple, containing the remains of individuals believed to have been sacrificial victims, underscores its importance as a place of both worship and power. These findings suggest that the temple was not only a spiritual hub, but also a symbol of the ruling elite's authority and their connection to the divine. As we explore the Temple of the Feathered Serpent, we're reminded of the profound creativity and spiritual depth of the Teotihuacan civilization. This monument stands as a testament to their ability to create enduring works of art and architecture that continue to captivate and mystify us today. Next, we'll venture to the stone ships of Scandinavia, where another fascinating chapter of Bronze Age history unfolds. Now, let's set sail for the rugged landscapes of Scandinavia where the stone ships await. These enigmatic monuments, shaped like boats, are scattered across the region, offering a glimpse into the beliefs and practices of Bronze Age and Viking cultures. Unlike the towering pyramids or intricate temples we've explored so far, the stone ships are more subtle in their design, yet no less fascinating. The stone ships are precisely what their name suggests, are arrangements of large stones laid out in the shape of a ship. These structures vary in size, with some stretching over 100 feet in length, while others are more modest. The stones, often standing upright, form the outline of a vessel, complete with a prow and stern, as if frozen in time on land. These ship-shaped formations were primarily used as burial sites, with the remains of individuals or cremated ashes placed within or near the stone outlines. What makes these monuments particularly intriguing is their connection to Viking culture. While many stone ships date back to the Bronze Age, they continue to be built and used during the Viking era, reflecting a deep cultural continuity. For the Vikings, ships were more than just a means of transportation. They were symbols of power, exploration, and the journey to the afterlife. The idea of a ship as a vessel for the soul was central to their beliefs, and the stone ships likely served as a bridge between the earthly realm and the world beyond. The purpose of these monuments, however, remains shrouded in mystery. Were they purely funerary sites, or did they serve additional ceremonial or symbolic functions? Some researchers suggest that the stone ships may have been used for rituals honoring the dead or even as markers of territorial boundaries. Others propose that their alignment with celestial events, much like other Bronze Age monuments, points to an astronomical significance. The truth is, we may never fully understand the intentions behind these structures, but their enduring presence speaks volumes about the people who built them. One of the most famous examples of a stone ship is the Ale Stones in Sweden, a massive formation overlooking the Baltic Sea. This site, with its dramatic setting and imposing size, captures the imagination and invites us to ponder the lives and beliefs of those who created it. The Ale Stones, like other stone ships, stand as a testament to the ingenuity and spiritual depth of ancient Scandinavian cultures. As we reflect on the stone ships, we're reminded of the universal human desire to honor the dead and make sense of the mysteries of life and death. These monuments, though simple in form, carry a profound weight of meaning, connecting us to a time when the sea was both a source of life and a gateway to the unknown. Next, we'll journey to the Temple of the Oracle in Greece, where prophecy and divine guidance took center stage in the ancient world. Now, let's turn our attention to the sun-drenched hills of Greece, where the Temple of the Oracle stands as a beacon of ancient wisdom and divine connection. This sacred site, nestled in the sanctuary of Delphi, was more than just a place of worship. It was the heart of prophecy and guidance in the ancient world. For centuries, kings, generals, and ordinary people alike made pilgrimages to Delphi, seeking answers from the oracle, a priestess believed to channel the voice of the god Apollo. The Temple of the Oracle was the centerpiece of Delphi, a sprawling complex of temples, treasuries, and monuments dedicated to the gods. At its core was the Aditon, a hidden chamber where the oracle, known as the Pythia, delivered her prophecies. The process was shrouded in ritual and mystery. The Pythia would enter a trance-like state, often induced by inhaling vapors rising from a fissure in the earth, and her cryptic utterances were interpreted by priests. These prophecies, though often ambiguous, carried immense weight, shaping decisions that altered the course of history. The influence of the oracle extended far beyond the spiritual realm. Greek city-states and foreign rulers alike sought her counsel on matters of war, politics, and colonization. For example, before the Persian Wars, the oracle's advice played a pivotal role in rallying the Greeks to defend their homeland. Her words were seen as divine guidance, and ignoring them could lead to disaster. This made Delphi not just a religious center but a political powerhouse, with its priests wielding significant influence over Greek affairs. Yet, the mysteries of the oracle's prophetic practices remain a subject of debate. How did the Pythia achieve her trance-like state? Was it purely through natural means, such as the intoxicating gases rising from the earth, or were there other rituals involved? Some scholars suggest that the oracle's prophecies were carefully crafted to be open-ended, allowing them to be interpreted in ways that suited the needs of those seeking guidance. This ambiguity ensured that the oracle's authority remained unchallenged, even when her predictions were not entirely accurate. The Temple of the Oracle also left an indelible mark on Greek culture. Delphi became a symbol of unity for the Greek world, hosting the Pythian Games, a festival that rivaled the Olympics in prestige. The site was adorned with offerings from across the Mediterranean, a testament to its widespread reverence. Even today, the ruins of Delphi inspire awe, reminding us of a time when the divine and the mortal worlds were deeply intertwined. As we leave the temple of the oracle behind, we're reminded of the enduring human quest for answers and guidance. Whether through divine prophecy or the wisdom of the past, these ancient monuments continue to speak to us, offering glimpses into the beliefs and aspirations of those who came before. Next, we'll explore the megalithic temples of Malta, where massive stone structures reveal the spiritual and architectural achievements of an ancient civilization. Now, let's journey to the sunlit islands of Malta, where the megalithic temples stand as a testament to the ingenuity and spiritual devotion of an ancient civilization. These temples, some of the oldest free-standing stone structures in the world, predate even the pyramids of Egypt and Stonehenge, making them a true marvel of the Bronze Age. Scattered across the Maltese archipelago, these temples are not just architectural wonders but also windows into the beliefs and rituals of a people long gone. The megalithic temples of Malta are remarkable for their massive stone blocks, some weighing several tons, meticulously arranged into complex structures. The temples, such as Hypogeum and Minotaur, feature intricate designs with curved walls, altars, and passageways, all crafted with astonishing precision. What's truly fascinating is how these ancient builders achieved such feats without the use of metal tools or advanced machinery. Instead, they relied on stone tools, levers, and sheer human ingenuity to transport and position these colossal stones. The temple's alignment with celestial events such as solstices and equinoxes suggests a deep understanding of astronomy, further highlighting the sophistication of their creators. These temples were more than just places of worship, they were centers of community life, where rituals, ceremonies, and gatherings took place. Archaeologists have uncovered evidence of animal sacrifices, fertility rites, and other religious practices within the temples. The presence of altars, carved statues, and symbolic decorations points to a rich spiritual tradition, one that connected the people to their gods and the natural world around them. The temple's design, with their enclosed spaces and labyrinthine layouts, likely created an atmosphere of mystery and reverence, enhancing the spiritual experience for those who entered. Yet the builders of these temples remain shrouded in mystery. Who were they, and how did they organize themselves to undertake such monumental projects? The absence of written records from this period leaves us with more questions than answers. Some theories suggest that the temples were built by a highly organized society with a strong central authority, while others propose that they were the work of smaller, cooperative communities. The temple's construction techniques, which include corbelling, a method of layering stones to create domed roofs, showcase an advanced understanding of engineering that continues to baffle modern researchers. The megalithic temples of Malta also raise intriguing questions about the decline of their builders. Around 2500 BC, the temple-building culture suddenly disappeared, leaving behind no clear explanation. Some speculate that environmental changes such as drought or soil depletion may have forced the population to abandon the islands. Others suggest that invasions or internal conflicts could have led to their downfall. Whatever the cause, the temples stand as silent witnesses to a civilization that flourished and then vanished, leaving behind only these enigmatic stone structures. Today, the megalithic temples of Malta are recognized as UNESCO World Heritage Sites, drawing visitors from around the globe. Their enduring presence reminds us of humanity's capacity for creativity, spirituality, and resilience. As we explore these ancient sites, we're left to wonder about the lives of those who built them and the stories they might have told. Next, we'll uncover the secrets of the Temple of the Moon in Peru, where intricate carvings and celestial alignments reveal the spiritual depth of the Moai civilization. Now, let's turn our gaze to the arid landscapes of Peru, where the Temple of the Moon rises as a testament to the spiritual and artistic brilliance of the Moai civilization. Nestled in the shadow of the Cerro Blanco mountain, this ancient temple is a masterpiece of architecture and symbolism, offering a glimpse into the beliefs and rituals of a culture that thrived over 1,500 years ago. The Temple of the Moon, or Huaca de la Luna, is renowned for its intricate carvings and vibrant murals, which depict a rich tapestry of Moche mythology and religious practices. The temple's walls are adorned with images of deities, warriors, and mythical creatures, each telling a story of power, sacrifice, and divine connection. Among the most striking features are the depictions of the Decapitator god, a fearsome figure associated with warfare and ritual sacrifice. These carvings not only showcase the artistic skill of the Moche people, but also provide valuable insights into their worldview and spiritual beliefs. What makes the Temple of the Moon truly fascinating is its alignment with celestial events. The Moche were keen observers of the heavens, and the temple's design reflects their deep understanding of astronomy. The structure is oriented to capture the movements of the sun, moon, and stars, particularly during solstices and equinoxes. This alignment suggests that the temple served as a sacred space where the Moche could connect with the cosmos, seeking guidance and favor from their gods. The interplay of light and shadow on the temple's walls during these celestial events would have created a dramatic and awe-inspiring experience for worshippers. The temple's religious significance is further highlighted by the evidence of ritual practices uncovered by archaeologists. Excavations have revealed altars, sacrificial platforms, and the remains of offerings, including pottery, textiles, and even human remains. These findings suggest that the Temple of the Moon was a site of intense spiritual activity, where ceremonies and sacrifices were performed to honor the gods and ensure the prosperity of the Moche people. The temple's location, nestled between the mountain and the river, also underscores its connection to the natural world, symbolizing the balance between earth and sky, life and death. Yet the Temple of the Moon is not just a place of worship, it is also a reflection of the Moche's social and political structure. The temple's grandeur and the complexity of its carvings suggest that it was a center of power, where rulers and priests wielded authority and reinforced their legitimacy through religious rituals. The depictions of warriors and deities on the temple walls may have served to glorify the ruling elite, linking their power to divine will. This intertwining of religion and politics highlights the sophistication of Moche society and its ability to harness spiritual beliefs to maintain social order. As we explore the Temple of the Moon, we are reminded of the enduring legacy of the Moche civilization. Their artistry, astronomical knowledge, and spiritual devotion continue to captivate and inspire, offering a window into a world where the sacred and the everyday were deeply intertwined. The temple stands as a silent witness to a culture that revered the heavens, honored its gods, and left behind a legacy of beauty and mystery. Next, we'll journey to the ancient stone circles of Göbekli Tepe in Turkey, where intricate carvings and mysterious structures challenge our understanding of early human societies. Now, let's travel back in time to the dawn of human civilization, where the stone circles of Göbekli Tepe in Turkey stand as one of the most astonishing archaeological discoveries of our era. Dating back over 11,000 years, this ancient site predates Stonehenge by thousands of years and challenges everything we thought we knew about early human societies. Göbekli Tepe is not just a collection of stones, it's a monumental puzzle that rewrites the story of how and why humans first came together to build. The site is composed of multiple stone circles, each made up of massive T-shaped pillars intricately carved with depictions of animals, symbols, and abstract designs. These carvings are not merely decorative, they are thought to hold deep symbolic meaning, possibly representing the spiritual beliefs and cosmology of the people who built them. The sheer scale and complexity of the carvings suggest that Göbekli Tepe was a place of immense importance, likely serving as a ceremonial or religious center. What's truly remarkable is that this site was constructed by hunter-gatherers, a society we once believed lacked the organization and resources to undertake such ambitious projects. One of the most intriguing mysteries of Göbekli Tepe is its purpose. Unlike later temples which were often built near settlements, Göbekli Tepe stands alone in a remote area, far from any evidence of permanent habitation. This has led archaeologists to speculate that it may have been a pilgrimage site, drawing people from far and wide for rituals or gatherings. The absence of domestic tools or everyday artifacts further supports the idea that this was a sacred space, dedicated solely to spiritual or communal activities. Another enigma is the deliberate burial of the site. Around 8,000 years ago, the stone circles were carefully filled in with soil, preserving them for millennia. Why would a society go to such lengths to bury their most significant monument? Some theories suggest it was an act of reverence, a way to retire the site after its purpose had been fulfilled. Others propose that it was a response to changing beliefs or environmental shifts. Whatever the reason, this act of preservation has allowed us to uncover a treasure trove of insights into the minds of our ancient ancestors. The builders of Göbekli Tepe remain shrouded in mystery. Who were these people, and how did they achieve such a feat of engineering and artistry without the tools or technologies we associate with later civilizations? The site's construction required not only physical labor but also a shared vision and a deep understanding of symbolism and ritual. This suggests a level of social organization and spiritual sophistication that we are only beginning to comprehend. As we stand before the towering pillars of Göbekli Tepe, we are reminded of the ingenuity and creativity of early humans. This site challenges our assumptions about the timeline of human progress, suggesting that the drive to create, to connect with the divine, and to leave a lasting legacy is as old as humanity itself. Göbekli Tepe is more than just the world's oldest known temple. It's a testament to the enduring human spirit and our timeless quest for meaning. Next, we'll journey to the lush jungles of Guatemala, where the Temple of the Jaguar stands as a symbol of Mayan power and mythology. Now, let's venture into the heart of the Guatemalan jungle, where the Temple of the Jaguar rises as a striking testament to the ingenuity and spiritual depth of the ancient Maya. Nestled within the sprawling ruins of Tikal, one of the most powerful city-states of the Mayan civilization, this temple stands as a symbol of both earthly power and cosmic connection. Its name, the Temple of the Jaguar, evokes the fierce and revered animal that held a sacred place in Mayan mythology, representing strength, royalty, and the underworld. The temple's architecture is a marvel of precision and artistry. Its towering structure, adorned with intricate carvings and stucco decorations, reflects the Mayans' mastery of both engineering and symbolism. The facade features depictions of jaguars, serpents, and other mythological creatures, each carved with remarkable detail. These images were not merely decorative, they served as a visual language, communicating the temple's spiritual significance and its role in the Mayan worldview. The jaguar, in particular, was seen as a guardian of the sacred and a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Temple of the Jaguar is its alignment with celestial events. Like many Mayan structures, it was designed to reflect the movements of the sun, moon, and stars. During certain times of the year, the temple's position creates dramatic light and shadow effects, which were likely used in rituals and ceremonies. These alignments underscore the Mayans' deep understanding of astronomy and their belief in the interconnectedness of the cosmos and human life. The temple was not just a place of worship, it was a cosmic calendar, a tool for marking time and honoring the cycles of nature. The Temple of the Jaguar also played a central role in Mayan mythology. It is believed to have been dedicated to the worship of the maize god, a key figure in Mayan creation stories who symbolized life, death, and rebirth. The temple's location within Tikal, a city that thrived as a political and religious center, further highlights its importance. It was here that rulers performed sacred rites to legitimize their power and ensure the prosperity of their people. The temple's grandeur was a statement of both divine favor and human ambition. a reminder of the Maya's ability to harmonize the spiritual and the temporal. Yet, despite its grandeur, the Temple of the Jaguar holds mysteries that continue to intrigue archaeologists and historians. The exact nature of the rituals performed here, the identities of the individuals who commissioned its construction, and the full extent of its celestial alignments remain subjects of ongoing research. Each discovery adds another layer to our understanding of this remarkable structure and the civilization that built it. As we stand before the Temple of the Jaguar, we are reminded of the Maya's profound connection to the natural and supernatural world. This temple is more than just a monument. It is a window into a culture that saw the divine in the stars, the earth, and the creatures that roamed it. Its legacy endures, inviting us to explore the rich tapestry of Mayan history and the timeless questions it raises about humanity's place in the universe. Next, we'll journey to the rolling hills of England, where the stone circles of Avebury stand as one of the largest and most enigmatic Neolithic monuments in the world. Now, let's shift our gaze to the lush, green landscapes of England, where the stone circles of Avebury stand as one of the most awe-inspiring and mysterious monuments of the Neolithic era. Unlike the more famous Stonehenge, Avebury's stone circles are vast, sprawling across the countryside in a way that feels almost organic, as if they were meant to blend seamlessly with the natural world. This site is not just a collection of stones, it's a monumental feat of ancient engineering and a testament to the spiritual and communal life of the people who built it. The stone circles of Avebury are truly massive in scale. The site consists of a large outer circle, originally made up of around 100 standing stones, and 2 smaller inner circles. Some of these stones weigh as much as 40 tons, and their sheer size raises the question of how Neolithic people, without the use of modern tools or machinery, were able to transport and position them with such precision. The effort required to construct Avebury speaks volumes about the importance it held for its builders. One of the most intriguing aspects of Avebury is its possible use as a ceremonial site. The arrangement of the stones, along with the presence of earthworks like ditches and banks, suggests that this was a place of great significance for rituals and gatherings. Some researchers believe that the circles were used for seasonal celebrations, marking the solstices and equinoxes, much like other Neolithic monuments. Others propose that the site served as a place for communal decision-making or even as a sacred space for honoring ancestors. The truth is, we may never know for certain, but the possibilities are endlessly fascinating. Avebury's connection to other Neolithic monuments in the area adds another layer of mystery. It's part of a larger network of ancient sites, including Stonehenge and Silbury Hill, that seem to be linked by their alignment with celestial events and their shared cultural significance. This network suggests that the people of the Neolithic period had a deep understanding of their environment and a complex system of beliefs that tied them to the land and the cosmos. Avebury, with its expansive layout and monumental stones, may have been a central hub in this network, a place where people from far and wide came together to connect with each other and with the divine. The stones themselves are also a source of wonder. Many of them are unshaped, left in their natural state, which has led some to speculate that their raw, rugged appearance held spiritual meaning. Others feature subtle carvings and markings, hinting at a symbolic language that we are only beginning to decipher. Each stone seems to tell a story, one that we can only partially understand, adding to the site's enigmatic allure. As we walk among the stones of Avebury, we are struck by the sense of timelessness they evoke. This is a place where the past feels alive, where the whispers of ancient rituals and the footsteps of long-gone communities seem to linger in the air. The stone circles of Avebury remind us of the ingenuity and spiritual depth of our ancestors, and they invite us to ponder the mysteries they left behind. Next, we'll journey to the heart of Mexico, where the Temple of the Sun stands as a towering symbol of Aztec power and cosmic connection. Now, let's travel across the globe to the heart of ancient Mexico, where the Temple of the Sun rises as a monumental testament to the ingenuity and spiritual depth of the Aztec civilization. This awe-inspiring structure, located in the ancient city of Teotihuacan, stands as one of the most iconic and enigmatic monuments of the Bronze Age. Known in Nahuatl as Pyramid del Sol, or the Pyramid of the Sun, this massive stone structure dominates the landscape, drawing visitors and researchers alike into its mysterious embrace. The Temple of the Sun is truly a marvel of ancient engineering. Rising to a height of over 200 feet, it is one of the largest pyramids in the world, rivaling even the Great Pyramid of Giza in scale. Built from millions of tons of stone, the pyramid's construction required an extraordinary level of planning, labor, and coordination. The precision with which the stones were cut and fitted together speaks to the advanced knowledge and skill of the Aztec builders. But what makes this monument even more fascinating is its alignment with celestial events, a feature that underscores the deep connection between the Aztecs and the cosmos. The pyramid is carefully oriented to align with the movements of the sun, particularly during the equinoxes. On these days, the sun's rays create a dramatic interplay of light and shadow on the pyramid steps, a phenomenon that many believe was intentionally designed to mark the changing seasons. This alignment suggests that the Temple of the Sun served not only as a place of worship but also as a sophisticated astronomical observatory. For the Aztecs, the sun was more than just a celestial body. It was a divine force, a source of life and energy that demanded reverence and ritual. The religious significance of the Temple of the Sun cannot be overstated. It was believed to be a sacred space where the Aztecs could commune with their gods, particularly Tonatiuh, the sun god. Rituals performed at the temple were thought to ensure the sun's continued journey across the sky, maintaining the balance of the universe. Offerings, including precious objects and even human sacrifices, were made to honor the gods and secure their favor. These practices reveal the profound spiritual beliefs that shaped Aztec culture and the central role that the Temple of the Sun played in their worldview. The pyramid's design also reflects the Aztecs' understanding of their place in the cosmos. The 4 tiers of the structure are thought to represent the 4 cardinal directions, symbolizing the interconnectedness of the earth, sky, and underworld. At the summit, a small temple once stood, serving as a focal point for rituals and ceremonies. Though this temple no longer exists, its presence would have added to the pyramid's grandeur, making it a beacon of spiritual power and divine connection. As we stand before the Temple of the Sun, we are reminded of the enduring legacy of the Aztec civilization. This monumental structure is not just a relic of the past, it is a window into a world where architecture, astronomy, and spirituality were deeply intertwined. The Temple of the Sun invites us to marvel at the achievements of its builders and to ponder the mysteries they left behind. With this, we conclude our journey through 30 enigmatic monuments of the Bronze Age, each one a testament to the creativity, ingenuity, and spiritual depth of ancient civilizations. Which of these monuments fascinates you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to join us on more explorations of history's greatest mysteries. As we bring our journey through the 30 enigmatic monuments of the Bronze Age to a close, it's impossible not to be struck by the sheer ingenuity and creativity of the civilizations that built them. From the towering stones of Stonehenge to the intricate carvings of the Temple of the Feathered Serpent, each monument tells a story of human ambition, spiritual devotion, and a profound connection to the cosmos. These structures were more than just feats of engineering. They were expressions of belief, markers of time, and symbols of power that continue to captivate us thousands of years later. What makes these monuments truly remarkable is the enduring mystery that surrounds them. Despite centuries of research, we still don't have all the answers. How were the massive stones of the Great Pyramid of Giza moved and placed with such precision? What rituals took place within the labyrinthine halls of the Palace of Knossos, and what messages were the builders of the Karnak stones trying to convey through their mysterious alignments? These questions remind us that the Bronze Age was a time of incredible innovation, but also one of profound mystery. The ingenuity of these ancient civilizations is evident in every stone, every carving, and every alignment. They understood the movements of the stars, the cycles of the seasons, and the power of symbolism in ways that continue to inspire awe. Whether it's the astronomical precision of the Temple of the Sun or the spiritual significance of the Hypogeum of Hal Saflieni, these monuments reveal a world where science, art, and spirituality were deeply intertwined. As we reflect on these 30 wonders, it's clear that they are more than just relics of the past. They are windows into the minds and hearts of the people who built them. They challenge us to think differently about history, to appreciate the complexity of ancient societies, and to marvel at the timeless human drive to create, explore, and connect with something greater than ourselves. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which of these monuments fascinates you the most? Is it the haunting beauty of the Moai of Easter Island, the intricate carvings of the Temple of the Inscriptions, or perhaps the sheer scale of the Great Pyramid of Giza? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's continue the conversation about these incredible ancient wonders. If you enjoyed this journey through the mysteries of the Bronze Age, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an exploration into history's greatest enigmas. Until next time, keep exploring, keep wondering, and keep uncovering the stories that connect us to our past.